Good to get a win. Obviously coming off a big win, emotional win for everybody involved on Sunday over in Charlottesville. You always wonder and worry as a coach of what those first 5 minutes are going to look like and how your team's going to bounce back. We really have had an amazing practice on Monday. Had for the most part a really good practice yesterday, so I thought that was a good sign, and I thought we came out really strong. I think. Yeah, I thought we moved the ball well. Obviously, we were hitting shots, so things were good. I thought our defense was outstanding early, really made them uncomfortable. So I thought all of that was good. And, unfortunately, when shots are going in, maybe you start to rely on that a little bit. And I thought we did that throughout the game. Probably just way too reliant, even against the zone, too reliant on the three. I think that's a stride that we've made better progress and better development with here lately. So we got to get back to having better balance with that. I thought defensively, they did a good job kind of putting some pressure on us, attacking the basket. They did make some shots today. I thought hit some mid-range shots that made things tough. I thought we had a stretch maybe start of the fourth quarter and definitely the start of the second quarter where I thought we made them uncomfortable, got out and guarded, forced some turnovers. And outside of that stretch, I thought that we really got complacent and really sagged off for whatever reason and allowed them to get really comfortable. So I think that's something we have to get better at. And then finishing those possessions, some of those maybe, some tough ones, but we can't keep giving up double-digit offensive rebounds. That's a recipe for disaster for us, and definitely something that's been addressed that we've made attempts to clean up, and we just got to do a better job of that. Yeah, I think when we're sharing the basketball, things are good. And I thought, maybe a little bit where those passes were going. Obviously some of the open threes that we dinged in early were great and were huge to get us off to the start. I thought we kind of found Addy inside a few times for some easy buckets early in the game and kind of was like, hey, we're silly if we don't keep going in there. And I think they figured that out a little bit too. And maybe we're, I'd say didn't adjust, but, I think when teams are really taking that away, that's when you can start to rely on your three a little bit more. I thought maybe we forced some passes, and I thought we passed up some shots. I really thought we passed up shots in that second quarter. Weirdly coincided with not shooting the ball well at all. I think we shot 20-some% that quarter. And then I thought in third and fourth quarter, we found Addy a little bit and got some easy ones when it got tight. And then we made some big ones. Anaya's was big. Kate had a big one. Kylie hit one early in the half that were big for us as well. It affected the game. I think that's something that, we're, still trying to get people in the mix at that post spot. And right, wrong, and different, Addie really has done a good job of not getting herself in position to pick up fouls. I thought some of those were some tough situations that she got called for. Emma, maybe a couple of those as well. But I think you maybe didn't like some of the calls. You could tell our players maybe got frustrated by that. We didn't make shots for long stretches. Those are the things that we knew as a staff that we got to start winning some games when things don't go our way. Everybody can feel good when you're 9-21 in an ACC gym from three. It's what's going to happen when your best player starts to get in some foul trouble. What's going to happen when you're not making threes and all of a sudden you've scored once in the last 7 possessions. So I think that's a good experience for us. I think being on your home floor and seemingly things going well and then they weren't, and still being able to bounce back, I think is a good step for us. Yeah, I think it should give us some confidence playing well. I think obviously getting the win was huge, but I think just playing and sharing the basketball, playing well together, and I think we expended a lot of energy just being a great team, not even just on the court. I thought our bench was outstanding in that game at Charlottesville. I felt like they were trying that again today. I think we're making really good strides as a program. We just got to clean up the things that have constantly kind of been an issue for us on the boards and those scoring lulls, especially against the zone. I think we are a really good zone offensive team. We've struggled at bits and pieces of a couple games that people have zoned us, but I don't worry too much about that. I think we're a pretty explosive team, and I think you saw that in periods tonight.